Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. Now, the security guard involved in the murder of Anika Slickianna Townsend is now begging for mercy. It seems as if he did not see the severity of the situation. I'm going to know how come a young woman's life has been taken. Now, his attorney made a bail application, which was denied by the Crown. Now, his attorney, Martin Thomas, wanted the Crown to hear the bail application, but they stated that no, certain information would have to be put in place first, whether or not the security guard is involved in the murder or just withheld information that he knew about the murder. Some have speculated that Rose and Patterson are longtime friends. Now, the attorney argued that his client has been in custody since November the 4th and has appeared in court on 3 separate occasions after being charged, and it was made known that a bail application would be made. He also stated that his client, who has had his supervisor position at the Guardsman security company taken, has more than one dependent. He also stated that his supervisor position at the Guardsman company is a position which his client has held for over 9 years. And he's also an ex-member of the Jamaica Defense Force. Now, while Rushane Patterson has been remanded, what the Crown is stating is that this individual, Mr. Rose, his location, his address, has not been ascertained by law enforcement. And these are certain conditions for bail. So they are stating that until these things are completed, he must stay behind the bars, which is, attorneys are stating that is a loophole being used by law enforcement to keep him behind the bars. Now, I don't know how the security guard get wrapped up and caught up in this, where law enforcement is stating that he has critical information. Some people are stating that he should just tell them what him know. Tell them what him say. Now, a supervisor role, this is a person that has worked his way up 9 years, ex-member of the Jamaica Defense Force. I don't see why he would have cover for an individual like this. Patterson has no ties that law enforcement know of to the Jamaica Defense Force. Patterson has no ties to the Guardsman security group of companies that law enforcement knows of. Them not see how the security guard and him fit into the puzzle. And I guess law enforcement want to figure that out. Now, during the investigation, law enforcement said they had a wealth of evidence. They never stated anything about any other individuals being involved. We don't know if that changed after them look through the evidence. But what he was charged for, and he's still charged for, is knowing about a crime and failing to report it, which is a very serious offense within itself. And maybe the information when withheld, are information where prosecutors would readily want to have in their possession for when the murder trial start. But when I see this individual, if he have the information, and if he just give it to law enforcement and try to get back to him life, if he never do nothing, if he never have any part, if he never play any role in taking the life of Anika Slickianna Townsend, just tell law enforcement to him know and get back to him life. Him have a youth. I don't know if Patterson have no youth. Him have him youth and him life to get back to. That man within the army. A man is a security guard, a supervisor. No think him get caught up in them type of thing. As a man who deal security, him fi deal protect. Or protection rather. I mean, know once trained as a soldier, you always trained as a soldier. So I don't know a man say something like that take place. I never step in for stop it. I wonder what law enforcement are saying. I'm gonna say our ex-member of the JDF would have know of a crime like this. I know, give the information over to law enforcement. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. One thing for sure though, the state is saying that there will be justice for Anika Slickianna Townsend and for Donald Lee Donaldson. They are taking these cases extremely serious. And the people themselves want to see justice. Now on to the other stories making headlines today. Now, with December 5th set for the date of the new look for the Jamaican currency, meaning in circulation. The money is already here on the island, but they have to distribute it to all banks and ATMs, as stated by the finance minister. Now, of course, the people are pointing out when they see the money start look so color, and them start add new notes and the money favor money from Africa, you know the value will go down. Keep in mind, Canada's $1 is still a coin. And first world countries' highest notes in circulation still not pass $100. Anything with more than that must have banned note. I'm not going to go on there will contain the reason. You can listen.
Alright, people, big up for yourself.
You're back?
See the people, the low me them head. Them the rich like what people.
Okay,
We spend our money, people.
Okay.
Our money, people.
I'm in town close
Yes,
by
sir.
you. That's why
See
I
the
was
people.
talking. So when you come
We just got order 1,000 flag people, 1,000 maroon flag people. Maroon government people, nothing else that makes sense. We're there people. And we're there with the big man himself people. The real big man people. The vice president for the African diaspora. You Johnson, big up yourself.
relax yourself.
See the big man of people. Yeah, what's up people? So big up Timothy man first people. So see the people. We just get $2 billion in the people, $2 billion. So them very rich like the people. This is just after the brick could take the $2 billion people. So me tell you now, come in for the maroon ID people. See it here? The maroon flag them people all over the world. Nyan Kepong maroon government people. So we have one constitution people. We have one flag. We have one ID them people and see it here, people. We don't need to spend US dollar. We don't need to spend Canadian dollar people. See it here? Bricks pan bricks. So what am I gonna say? People, on the source of the private jet them, on the source of the everything on the see that people, don't ramp with it. So when you're ready people, and log on pan Father you just tell them we should have to log on forget the low man.
www.eco6.com.
Yeah. And make them know what's the benefits of going on eco6.com.
When they go on it, it will guide them and instruct them as to how to proceed.
Yeah.
Alright?
Alright, so with the Lumi them now, what powers does the Lumi give people now, Father Hugh Johnson?
Well, the plume can't give you no power in it. You have the power in your hand all the time and you're sleeping with it.
Yeah.
You just need to claim your sovereignty.
Yeah.
Because every
Yeah.
and we surrender it to the colonial masters.
Yes.
And they are abusing us. So we just need to stand up. You hear what Bob Marley say? Get up, stand up for your right. That's all they need to do. Nothing else.
Yes. So
They claim that they gave us independence. And they gave us partial political independence and concealed economic independence for us. And without economic independence, you can't be independent.
True.
So it is for us to take it without any apology.
Yes. So so it's a great time now. The Lumi money job. So explain to the people what is Lumi and how does Lumi operate from the other currency them, from the other money them or fiat currency them.
Well, I won't go too much in the Lumi. What I'll say is that who controls the money controls the wealth, and we need to start using our slave masters' currency and use our own.
Hold on there.
Kind of kangaroo marketing.
Now about the slave master money.
All I'll say is that the AKL is the African Kingdom's Lumi, which we as a people need to trade among ourselves. I'm in Jamaica, and if I want to go to Africa, back to my motherland, I have to travel for days around Europe in order to reach Africa. Cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars and 2-3 days, while across the Atlantic from Barbados, from the eastern end of
Definitely information I know. Most Jamaicans, most people never know. Even the point when point out say, even if we go to Africa, the route that is taken by flight, and maybe even by ships, is all the way around. While from the Caribbean to Africa, it's a couple of hours. Him said that is done for trade routes go the other way. And keep in mind, at one point in time, trade routes, and even though it's not discussed right now, is still something very important to many countries, first world countries. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Many are still of the belief, and people can point to things that are evident. The wealth of most third world countries and African countries are given over to other first world countries. Just food for thought. Now on to the reason again, live, love and prosper, and of course stay tuned.